are live to all the fans
Come on.
Come on.
around the
The
world.
world. Come on.
Welcome to what episode is it? Fuck. 25th?
I've lost count, blood.
20,
26? 25,
26.
26?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's 26 still.
Hey, man, bro, I'm gonna have to fire myself for this one. Shit. All right, you know what? 25th episode of Football Entertainment. Now, boys, I've had a sensational week, as you can see from the smile on my face. Hi, how you doing, my G? What are you telling me, man?
Cheers. We're doing good. We're doing good still.
Trust me.
I think, yeah. Come
One
on.
more point.
Got the 1-0 win
Yeah,
yesterday.
you get it.
Yeah, come on. Like, if only if only that
Yeah,
game finished
fam,
as a
I
loss.
was
But,
pissed, but
yeah. Happy
removing
days though. Like, we won away from home. That's the main thing. Clean
finally,
sheet.
bro.
Clean
Finally.
sheet, David De Gea,
Trust
Golden
me.
Glove. So yeah, we're smiling over here, innit?
Yeah. Luke, what are you telling me?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Just enjoying the last bit of football before the break. Happy Bayern Munich lost yesterday, so
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Dortmund's
yeah.
got the
Dortmund's
chance.
got to
Yeah.
win.
If Dortmund wins today, they go clear, and they'll obviously go to the last game of the season and potentially cause an upset. So
Hey, Dad, that's my team still. BVP.
Oh, look at this
Mm.
guy. Look at this guy now moving clubs, bro. And the last but not least, Wayno.
Right,
How
man.
are you
Arsenal
doing,
to that damn, man. But
my
fuck Arteta, bro. Fuck Arteta right now, fam.
God? It is absolutely peak for you.
Fuck Arteta right now, bro.
Right. We will get on to Arsenal later on. We got to talk about the Champions League, blood. Real Madrid got absolutely decimated
Mm.
by Manchester City. Like, I have never seen a more one-sided semi-final in my life. I don't think I've seen one, bro, that strong. Like, I think that Barcelona versus, was it PSG?
PSG.
That was a quarterfinal,
PSG,
not
yeah.
semi-final, innit? Was that quarters? Oh,
No, that was
Yeah, I
quarter.
think
That
it
was
was
quarters.
that was
quarters.
quarters,
Yeah, that
innit?
was
Yeah.
quarters. Yeah,
Yeah.
Then
When
I'm
Barca
right.
came back from 4-0
Yeah,
down.
then I'm right.
Yeah, quarters
I've
still.
never seen a more dominant display of football like this, bro, at a semi-finals. Absolutely peak. Bruv, what the hell were Real Madrid playing at, fam? Like,
Oh, Pep said it. Pep said the
Mm.
previous time they lost to Real Madrid. Real Madrid was at home in the second leg. Now look,
yeah. Kai,
bro.
your Manchester City are our nemesis. You might as well start off. You get me? Did you watch the game and what was your take on it, man?
Bro, like, you know what, yeah, from like the first 10 minutes, yeah, I think, was it the first 10 minutes? See, we're up like 72% possession. Like, bruv, at that point, I just knew it was going to be, yeah, man. You could already tell it was going to be curtains for Real Madrid. After the first goal went in, bruv, yeah. Like, you could tell City were on a path of destruction. After 2-0, I can't lie, I just stopped watching that game, bro. I knew, like, bruv, as much as I hate City, at that point, you couldn't deny it. You couldn't deny You couldn't deny their greatness, and like, yeah, it just hurts to see that they're actually going to be there. Real Madrid ain't got their magic anymore, but yeah, they got done up, and yeah, the better team won on the day.
Yeah, man. Then like, I think a lot of people need to start apologizing to Jack Grealish, bruv, because let me tell you
Mm.
something. Yeah, you see, on that day he turned into a Super Saiyan, fam. What's his name? Carvajal got ripped.
Adams.
Bro, he
Skaters, bro.
had him on skates, fam. Absolutely, a masterclass from Jack Grealish. And Bernardo Silva, like, we need to start talking about this. Like, a lot of people now, like, I've been seeing tweets here saying that they would actually prefer him to be called the best midfielder in the league instead of Kevin De Bruyne. Bro. Now,
No chance.
bro,
No, I don't agree with it.
it's not far fetched.
He's a baller.
It's not.
He's a
He's a
baller.
baller, but
Yeah.
KDB's on another level, bro.
Yeah, I hear that, bro. But Bernardo Silva's clutch with it, bro. Like, he can play multiple positions and do it well. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? And bro, like, even against Bayern Munich, he has no pace, bro, but he can still get away from his man. Like,
Dribbling is dirty.
Bro, it's madness, bro. It's absolute madness. And yeah, like I said, the way Man City controlled that game from start to finish, bro. What's his name? Vinicius Jr. had no chance. We need to start putting Kyle Walker's name up.
Kyle Walker needs to.
Bro, is he the best
all
English?
time.
Is he the best English football fullback England's ever had?
Yeah, with that.
No,
not ever. Not ever. We're talking about generations, like all time.
Yeah, is he the best fullback that England? Is he the best English fullback?
It's hard to argue against it. It's hard to argue against it.
The only person that I would generally put it up against, because they're two different types of players, both on different wings. Ashley Cole, always quality player, defender.
Yeah, different wing.
But like right back, I can't. Off the top of my head, can't name any.
Off the top, I can't think of anyone better.
With the thing with Kyle Walker, yeah. Personally, I don't think he's great defensively. I think his speed gets him out of a lot of trouble. But defensively, he's not the best all round.
Do you know what it is? You can say that his speed does get him out of trouble, but all these years, everyone's been arguing against the defensive abilities. And when it comes down to it, in every Man City's, in all of their biggest games, he always comes through. Majority of the times, he comes through. And he's always the one killing off that Vinicius Jr., the Messis,
You also had like a French legend Thierry Henry saying after the game that he's not only now pocketed Vinicius Jr., but he also done it against Mbappe in the World Cup. And he has done it on the big stages, and there's not many English players that you can say that to. Like, a lot of players that are English on the big stages, unfortunately, don't live up to the expectation Kyle Walker does. Going back to Grealish quickly, because no one mentioned it. Grealish, even with one game left in the Champions League, he's now the most chance created
in Champions League
in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Like, he's beaten Frank Lampard's record, which was all the way back in like 2007, 2008. So, fair play to Jack Grealish. I think he's a quality player. Like you said, I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves just because assists and goals isn't always up there. Like, the chances that he creates, Haaland should have had a hat-trick that night.
Yeah, definitely.
Courtois decided he was only actually going to be a goalkeeper towards Haaland. Like, everyone else was
pretty much, bro.
Back to the Bernardo Silva thing,
yeah.
Like we were saying, David, before we came on live, bro. Big games. That guy's the first time on the team sheet with Rodri.
Yeah, and this is
him and Rodri.
This is what I'm saying.
Big games. Bernardo Silva is the first time on the team sheet.
This is what, and this is why I'm not going to discredit people that think that he's the best midfielder in the league. Like, I get why people say Kevin De Bruyne, but I also get why people say Bernardo Silva, because yes, his stats are not as impressive as Kevin De Bruyne's, but if you actually watch this guy play, bro, on his day, bro, he's unplayable, bro.
Is it he twisted up caliber as well, bro? In that game?
Yeah. I know it's the same as even Gundogan, bro. Like, the amount of quality that Manchester City have, bro, is insane. Like, Gundogan on his days unplayable. unplayable.
Gundogan always comes through towards the end of the season.
End of the
bro.
season.
Like,
Clutch player,
end
bro.
of the season, bro. That guy just scores on
Player
some
at his
mad goal
finest.
scoring streaks, bro. Like,
Fam,
right,
like,
bro.
this is
He's something else.
this is what Pep had. Bro, Pep must love his team. Like, bro, just looking at his players and just looking at who he can pick, who can, like, bro, it must be a revelation.
Luxury, fam.
It's a luxury, bro. It's an absolute luxury. Like, we said it before the podcast. Akanji getting a goal for against Real Madrid, bro. Him and Alvarez cost under 30 million, bro. Yes, Luke did say that he was pre-bought, but the money, bro, coming for cheap money, and they're just clicking. They're just absolute clicking. You get me? Akanji can play anywhere in that back four. Anywhere in that back four. Bro. It's madness, bro. And I think
just all the records.
Borussia Dortmund. I swear he played for Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, it was came from Dortmund.
Bro, this is
like, all the records that all of these men are getting. Like Alvarez is gonna, like, what in one season he's gonna have the World Cup, Premier League, might have a Champions League and a treble.
This guy's not even 20 yet. He's not 20 yet.
Trust me. Haaland comes in first season. He's already got a Champions League. He's record top goal scorer.
Like, don't keep talking about him, because David's gonna drop a clip from a while ago saying that he's a world-class player, bro. I don't know what's happening, bro. He's dropping a clip.
My clips are ready, but even it's mad, man. Like, we'll get onto the Premier League later.
Anyway, I was back in Alvarez, so like, that's my guy. Alvarez is a Donny still.
Yeah.
I think Real Madrid messed up though that game. They should have started Rudiger. It was a very naive choice to put Militao in when Rudiger clearly showed that he was able to defend effectively against Haaland and the type of play that they were playing. So the last game that they played prior, which was the 1-1, we analysed that they were having a midfielder always dropping back on the Mancity attacks. They didn't do that this time. The spaces were there to be absolutely attacked, and clearly it was effective. And after 2-0, chasing the game, unlike Kai, even though they weren't playing that well, I believe that there was still that possibility that they had that one chance to make that game. But once that third goal went in, you felt the deflation through the TV. So, I just feel as if Real Madrid made a mistake. They paid for it, but it'll be nice to see a different winner of the Champions League.
That is true. But I'm praying to the Almighty God.
What, £50 at Inter Milan?
Bro, I am praying to the Almighty. If you're hearing me now, please, Milan.
I'm telling you, fam.
After all the cussing that you have received, please channel all that into that last game. I'm begging you, fam. Honestly, because bro, if I don't even want to think about it, but if City win this treble, fam, I'll go and hide it.
End of it still.
I'll go and hide it.
It's slightly in your team's hands as well.
I know, bro. Exactly. We're on that road to stop them, fam, and we have to do it, bro.
I don't think you will, but
yeah. So don't I.
Realistically,
football's a funny game, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not expecting to win, but anyhow, that's all I'm saying, bro.
Football's a funny game.
Well, Varane coming back is a
It's a huge blessing, man. It's a huge blessing.
It's a funny old game, man.
Yeah. Going to the other Champions League game, Inter Milan versus AC Milan. Well, there was always going to be one winner in that game anyways, but Inter Milan doing the business again. AC Milan just absolutely, it was shock. It was another one-sided semi-final. Like, I haven't seen a group of semi-finals that have been just one-sided like that. They've just been brushed away. Real Madrid brushed away. AC Milan brushed away.
Mm.
Like, it was just so lethargic from AC Milan. Like, they did try, but it just wasn't good enough at all. Like, they have no... It's like they were...
They didn't want it.
Huh?
I said they didn't want it. It's like they didn't want it.
It was like they were just individual.
They like the hunger.
Trying to do individual brilliance, and it just didn't work, bro. And what's his name now? Who's the goal scorer, man?
Martinez.
Yeah.
Martinez.
Yeah. Him, bro.
I didn't even watch that game.
Near post, you know, that keeper should have saved that. I don't care how much power that he put into that. It should have been saved. I hate keepers that get beaten in their near post, you know. It drives me insane. Like, you've been paid big money to stop goals happening from, like, inside your post, bro. Near post should not be happening in today's football. I'm sorry, man. For me, anyways, it drives me insane.
Not. Definitely not.
It
was like when De Gea let in that.
Yeah. Please don't remind me. I beg you, don't remind me, bro. Because
I got a lot of.
Yeah, go for it.
I was reading something the other day. Yeah, he used the internet coach get Inzaghi in it.
Yeah.
Said he's gone to 5 finals and he's won all 5.
Yeah.
So he might got hope.
Yeah, that's true.
He might got hope.
Like Jordan, bro.
I'm not putting my hopes up on that, bro, because the way City are moving right now, they're the best team in the world, bro. They're the best team in the world.
Well, another good stat, like what's it called? I think 34 years ago, last time was you had an all Italian, like Italians were in every cup final, innit? And they won it. Like, they won everything. So hopefully, fingers crossed this year, bro. So for West Ham, I know Luke will be happy for West Ham to lose their team.
Oh, you know what?
We care about City losing.
No, you know what? Millwall fans will hate me for saying this, but generally, I want English teams to do well, innit? I've got family that are West Ham fans on the other side of the water.
Generally, I always support English teams in European competitions, but I hate City.
I know it's hard for you, isn't it? Because you're up against them on a weekly basis. My team's never like that, so I'm fine to be able to. Obviously, West Ham should be a team that I should want them to come down and everything, but they're playing well in that competition. You can't doubt them. In the Premier League, they've been awful, but like in the Europa, they've shown why they got there in the first place. They're doing well, and like, good luck to them. I don't want them to win, but like, good luck to them. But I was gonna say a stat for the AC Milan, Inter Milan, going on to what I said previously in another pod. Inter Milan would have had a massive factor on them because they've already beaten them 3 times that season. All 3 games that they had played previous, they've not conceded a goal to AC Milan. And then obviously going into that game, they then obviously beat on 1-0 again and not conceding. So going on to next season, it's going to be a massive wall to try and break down when Inter Milan already have their number up.
Yeah. Crazy. I didn't even know that still. That's mad. That's a mental block right there. That's a mental block, fam. But before we move to the Premier League, I want to give a big shout out to Jose Mourinho, blood. I need to give a big shout out to him because once again, this man proved
another final, bro.
He is in the final, bro, of the Europa League.
What's that? 2 years in a row?
Last year it was
a conference.
Last year was the conference,
and the last
this year's Europa.
Roma got even into a final.
It was last year.
Yeah, bro. I can't even remember before that.
No, I can't
remember, bro.
I think last year was their first European trophy for how many years?
Yeah, exactly, bro. And Mourinho has now come, and I watched a bit of the game. I didn't watch all of the game, but when I saw the possession stats, it was absolutely mad because Leverkusen peppered them, bro. But I think it was like 70% possession to 20 something. I can't remember don't quote me, but it was definitely in the 70s. And Roma had 20 something possession. And bro, to come out of there 0-0, bro. Like, fam, you parked the bus. Bro, you said set up shop. We've got our lead. Just hold it, fam. Bro, I've got to rate this man. He's a serial winner, bro. And for him to go to Tottenham and win nothing, that just shows you how dead of a club Tottenham actually is, bro. How dead. Because
this is the history of the Tottenham.
Bro, you can't have...
It's just the history of the Tottenham.
Jose Mourinho, yeah. I don't know if this stat is true. Like, you can fact check it after if you really want and cut it out. The 5 European finals that he has reached, he's won every single one as well.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I saw that stat. Bro. But they do
that's a good omen for him as well.
Yeah. So they do have the maestro.
It looks like Italy are winning everything this year.
Bro, don't get it, bro. They do have the maestros of the Europa League in that final, Sevilla, blood. They are no joke in that. That's their baby.
Sevilla's a different team.
That is their competition, bro.
Yeah, but so it's gonna be.
Yeah, here's that Europa League and say, what? And we come back for it.
Bro. So it's gonna be a very interesting Europa League final. For me personally, I would love Jose to win it, bro. Because, in fact, I even got a stat here, like hold on. Yeah, so I found the stat here. So Chelsea, hadn't won a Premier League title in 50 years. Jose came and he won the title. Inter Milan hadn't won the Champions League for 45 years. Jose came in, he won that Champions League. Real Madrid hadn't won the Copa del Rey in 22 years. He came and he won the Copa del Rey. Manchester United hadn't won the European Cup, a European Cup, in 9 years. He came and he won the Europa League. Roma hadn't won a European Cup in history. In history.
This is the stat I saw. This is the stat.
He came and he won them their first European Cup. Jose Mourinho won the Conference League in his first year. He now taken Roma to the final. Now, if he does win this, he has completed the whole set. Bro, whole set. Now, I wanted to talk, this will be a later on, but we've got to start talking about managers and who's the actual GOATs, blood, because this is insane stats, bro. This is insane stats. He's a serial winner. He's the first manager in history to win a European trophy with 4 different clubs. 4 different clubs, bro.
He has to be number one then.
Bro, it's different levels we're talking about here, you know.
The thing is, I feel as if he should be regarded higher because he hasn't gone to a team that's generally been successful in recent history.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has to be number one.
We'll get onto that, bro. Man, let's chill because
maybe we saved that one for a time when Hudson's here as well, so he can actually say.
We could. Now I've got everything planned out today. We can still get onto that next. We can still do that one, but I want to put out what I've got here. But man. Jose Mourinho, an absolutely amazing manager. You get me? Whether you might not like his style of play, but he's definitely going to win you something if you're not Tottenham. If you're not Tottenham.
Well, Tottenham is just shit anyway.
It's absolutely mad. But moving on to the Premier League. Where do we start?
Tottenham, start there.
Nah, bro.
Oh, you haters.
Fuck that. Arsenal.
You the haters.
God, Nottingham Forest 1, Arsenal 0. Now, man, Wayne, no, talk to me, like, because how are you feeling, bro? Because, fam, you man are like a lot of people are telling me that, David, don't say that they don't have no heart. They have no not heart. What's the word that I used before? Their belly's soft.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Their belly soft, blood. Because let me tell you something. Last year, top 4. Everybody remembers that scenario, yeah? Conte came in and you man, let's have it, you man bottled top 4. Absolutely bottled it, yeah?
Not bottled it.
Bro.
We didn't bottle top 4 last year. It was just 2 bad games that cost us, really and truly.
Bro.
So bottle joke.
Thank you. That 2 games was crunch time, yeah? This year, 1st of April, lads. 1st of April, 8 points ahead of Manchester City. That's 1 month, bro. Yeah? You man have now managed to potentially be 7 points behind. Bro, if that's not the biggest bottle jobs in Premier League history, bro, I don't know what is. Now,
I'm not gonna say we didn't bottle it because we did. That's fact. We bottled it because we were 10 points clear, 10 games to go. The fact that we dropped out of Europa to focus on the league, had his. Then I was kind of like, yeah, let's focus on the league, but in hindsight, we should have just kept that winning mentality going. Go try to win both competitions, but we focused on the league. Fair dues, whatever. But what really pissed me off here, it's not all about the Liverpool game. It's the West Ham game and the Southampton game. 3-1 down to Southampton at home, bottom of the league. Can't be happening. For a team like Arsenal, that's unacceptable, fully. 2-0 up against West Ham, had a penalty to make it 3-1, missed. I think 5 minutes later, they scored.
What's that ringing, man?
Yeah, I can hear it as well. I don't know what it is, blood.
Hold on. Someone that's Hoover.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
yeah, man. He's just making noise, fam. But as I was saying, 2-1 up against West Ham. 5 minutes later, they scored after we missed a pen. Unacceptable because we was cruising in that game, bro. We was 2-0 up and actually playing good football. Liverpool game, give and take because
I can give you a blind in that Liverpool game, bro. It's
that's what Liverpool's Anfield, isn't it?
Even though let me tell you something now. I'm 50-50 with that one because yes, it's Anfield, but the role that you lot were on to be 2-0 up, you shouldn't be drawing that game, bro.
Oh,
especially
we're lucky to draw that game.
You lot were explosive, bro.
No, we was lucky to win. We were lucky to get a point out of that game.
Yeah, even at the end, yeah. I get that.
Literally slow. Look, so I'm saying we should have lost that game. But Southampton, West Ham, win those games. If we won those games, we'd have gone to the Man City game, 8 points clear. Bro, we could have gone to Man City and parked the bus. I said, do not lose this game, whatever you do. If we did that, we went to Man City, we lost that game, fair enough. We're still 5 points ahead. We got Newcastle, Brighton, Forest, and Wolves. If we was 5 points clear after them games there, and we got to Newcastle and didn't lose, and actually won that game, I would have said, yeah, we'll win the league, because against Brighton, might drop points. We end up losing the game anyway. Forest lost again because everyone's head's gone now, isn't it?
Bro, and this is what I'm talking about. Soft belly, bruv. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Because, fam, after Newcastle, everyone was like, all right, do you know what? Arsenal might have their act back together. You get me? They had a very good win. Away from home as well, which your away form is really good. But I did not expect you guys to go to Newcastle and win. And then
I didn't think so. I thought it was a draw.
Yeah, and then Brighton, you got absolutely dismantled, yeah. And then, bro, let's now talk about this game. Let's talk about this Nottingham Forest game, yeah.
I didn't watch the game yesterday. That's how bad it is.
Oh, let me tell you something. The tactics that Arteta put out, I was baffled. Absolutely baffled. Yeah?
That's what I was going to get onto as well.
Back three with Gabriel, Bora, and
What, Kiwa?
Kirio.
Yeah,
Kirio,
that's who I meant. And what's his name, man?
Well, the Polish guy, Kiwa.
No, he's
Tierney.
I've already said that.
No, Tierney didn't even start.
Tierney didn't start. It was Gabriel, Kivoa, and
Ben White.
Ben White.
I didn't look at the
man
team,
decided to play Ben White as an inverted right back, blood. Yeah? And
why? You ain't played them like that all season.
Broski, let me tell you, yeah, he had a horrendous game. That's number one. Number two, what Arsenal tried to do yesterday was what Liverpool have been doing. Yeah, and it didn't work out, bro. It did not work out, especially at a back. Bro, he had Partey. Trying to fill in for that right back position.
On the right,
Ben White was coming forward.
With Ben White, it was horrible.
Partey looked like he ate. Bro, Partey looked like he ate fufu before, like 5 minutes before that game, bro. He couldn't move, fam. It was absolutely madness. I think Arsenal's best player was Jorginho, and he had an okay game. It wasn't the best. Yeah? Odegaard, bro, big games, always missing, fam. Big games, crunch games, always missing, bro. And this is why when I talk to these Arsenal fans and they're telling me that they haven't bottled it or it's not soft belly, bro, you got soft bellies, fam. When I'm talking to you, Wayne, about mentality, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Because you're running, since that Liverpool game, you're due to Liverpool, you're due to West Ham, you're due to Southampton. You lost to Man City, you beat Chelsea, you beat Newcastle, you lost to Brighton, and you lost to Nottingham Forest, bruv. 2 wins.
Bro, the games that we should have won, we drew or lost.
Bro, nobody...
Look, the thing is with this, people may perceive this as a soft belly situation. I see it as not enough experience. You've got the youngest team in the Premier League. They've not got to this point previously in their time. They've unfortunately had a list of injuries that are key, including Saliba.
Injuries is not
injuries. Let me tell you something.
For me,
it's part and parcel of it.
This is your floor, fam.
If you was gonna let me finish, I was gonna say the only thing that Arsenal fans, I'm not gonna give you sympathy for, is that you were out of competitions a long time ago.
Fam,
you had
time
to just focus on the Premier League.
Exactly. So
if because of that, rotation wasn't needed as much. And I know Wayne's going to say exactly what he said previously. Arteta made a massive mistake. And I'll let you carry on from this because we spoke about it before.
Arteta, I don't know. His arrogance is what's not going to let Arsenal progress the way they should. Because if you have, take an example, I was reading something the other day that said he rushed Jesus back into the first team when he came out from injury. And I agreed with it. Because at that point, Trossard, Martinelli, and Saka was playing good. So why break it up? Just to get Jesus back.
Sorry to break you, Wayne, because this fits perfectly. I remember when I was... Hudson's lucky he's not here as well, I swear to God. I remember when Jesus just came in and I said, this man cannot walk into Arsenal's team. The way Trossard, Martinelli and Saka were balling out. There should be no way that Jesus should just walk into this Arsenal team, bro. Like he has to work his way into it. If all three of
But
your
when they
players
did
are,
bring him in, though, didn't he score goals like literally straight off
bro,
the bat, which didn't help the situation what you're saying. But I'm saying he scored goals which then helped his case rather than Arsenal's case in.
I hear it. But for me, it's just like you said, they rushed him, bro. They
rushed him back.
You get me? If it's not broken, don't fix it. And this is what Arteta needs to learn, bro. Don't just.
What I was trying to lead on to a Wayne point was, and I don't know if you forgot, but he was saying how Arteta made unnecessary change to bring Saliba on. To which point
I was gonna get into that. I was gonna get into that.
So.
Nah, I was literally gonna get into that. I was saying if we're gonna focus on the league, innit? Focus on the league. If we was already out of the Europe League, basically going out anyway. Why bring Saliba on and risk him? Now that's in that game. Saliba got injured, so there's no point of bringing him on in that game, and then we're gonna focus on the league. He's basically cost us the season. Then you ain't got backup centre back because you can't backup centre back because we've got Ben White. Ben White's been playing right back all season. Tomiyasu's out. We've got another right back. Cedric's on loan, but Cedric's not good enough, so forget that guy. So technically, we are centre back, full back short.
But then you've also got Tierney on the bench when you need to actually defend a defensive person.
In that Liverpool game, I'm telling you something. In that Liverpool game, the man them can vouch me, on 60 minutes, me, a couple of my boys, David would know the man them, watching the game. I said at 60 minutes, Zinchenko is getting ripped by Salah. Take him off. He take off Zinchenko when they scored equalizer.
Yeah.
Bro, it's common decisions that you're not seeing as a manager. Everyone else
game management is not the best.
It's not the best.
It's not the best, bro.
But against Man City, I'm gonna go to Man City and play 5 at the back. Ben White or play someone right wing back. Reece Nelson played it before. You can have him on the roll for a game.
But then
Ben White, Gabriel, and Holding as a back three. You can't have Holding one-on-one with Haaland. It's not going to happen, bro. He's not good enough.
While you mentioned the big boys' names, I'm going to say something. Pep Guardiola pointing his 2 fingers up after the last game, winning 3-0. 2 more games. That's it.
Right.
And they haven't even played any yet.
And
they've won the league. Arsenal have handed it to them. That is
such an Arsenal thing.
I genuinely wanted Arsenal to win the remaining games so they can actually say, you know what, we were there. We
pushed it all the way to the end.
Yeah, but I feel like you just slightly gave up. Like it felt that way through the TV. I just felt deflation.
And this is what I'm talking about. Soft belly, bro. This is what I'm talking about.
I don't think it's soft belly. If you ain't got, we ain't got the squad to do it.
Right.
As Jamie Carragher pointed out,
this is a soft belly thing, bro.
As Jeremy, no, listen.
If you get this far into the season, you clearly have the squad to do it. It's not that you man were lucky that you man got here. You man were able to do it. You man had the ability. And we can say so much as to inexperience and that. But like I said, if you get all the way to April, boy, that's a whole season's worth of experience. And that's where the manager's meant to carry you through. I'm not putting it on the players. You could put it a bit down to the players, but this is all Arteta.
I don't know. I disagree.
As I was saying,
there were a few games, and you man can even go back into the group chat where we were watching Arsenal and like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah,
taking off 3 man all at the same time.
He has to take some blame. I'm not gonna put it all on Arteta, bro. Because let me tell you something. Like we said before, Arsenal went out of all competitions, by December. They've had 1 game a week all year now. 1 game a week.
Not December. I think it was like February.
Are you sure, bro?
We got through the Europa.
It
was February.
Europa.
Okay. So pretty much
We got like
the
2
whole
months.
year,
We're
bro.
like
Yeah,
2 months.
you had,
2 months without Wales just one game a week.
one game a week, bro. And you can.
I'll just like literally shove the dirt on top of this grave right now. Yeah, I'll just finish it because I'm sure you might have the stat as well. 248 days on top of the league, bro.
Exactly.
It's a bottle job, bro.
Bro,
It's a bottle job, fam.
It must hurt. Like it genuinely. I've not said much about Arsenal being a bad team. I think they'll go on to many successful things in the future. And I said previously on many pods ago, Arsenal, even though it may not look like it now, but looking back on this season, next season, they're going to be very, very happy on how well they did do. I know it might not look it now, but it will. I said that. If you don't believe me, go check. But like generally, obviously your start of the season objectives wasn't to win the league.
Yeah, but we put ourselves in a position, so we have to.
You put yourself in a position, and obviously your objectives change. However, like it's sad to see because obviously Arsenal did do so well. Like it is, and that's why you're probably going to get more things because you was there for such a period of time.
It's just the way they bowed out, bro. It's the way you got.
That's what I'm saying. It's our Arteta problem, though.
Yeah, bro. But I also question and like we got to agree to disagree because yes, Arteta has made some silly mistakes along the way, but you've also have to question the mentality of the players as well, bro, because yes,
look, David, yeah, you say that, but when back in the day, yeah, when people were saying you can't win anything with babies, yeah, Fergie had to carry them babies over the line. You can have them do like that's where the manager's meant to like, lads, come on, we're in the final stages. That's where the manager's experience
the thing is, I believe,
and he gets them over the line.
I believe that I've seen enough of the back videos of how Arteta manages Arsenal, what he says in the dressing room. So I believe the passion's there with Arteta. That's not the point. That's not the problem because I do believe he puts that message out to go and try and push. Now it comes down to do the players have the mentality to do that on the pitch? Now, yes, you have a young squad, but even your experienced players, bro, Partey's been shocking for
the last 2 months
now, bro.
Last 2 months,
exactly, bro. He's been absolutely shocking
for a bit as well.
Saka, yes, he's young, but bro, this is an Arteta thing. You play this guy every single game,
bro. Saka's played every single game from last season to
even last season. Even when man's playing, I am positive there's a clause on his contract that he has to play, bro. There must be, fam, because he does not use Saka at all.
That's what I'm saying. You got because look, as I'm gonna add something to your point here. Saka has played every single game this season. Smith Rowe's been back for what, 4 months now? How much minutes has he had?
Exactly.
I guarantee it's less than 75.
No, even Nottingham Forest game. I believe that Saka shouldn't have started. He didn't even play well. He didn't take it. He took off. Oh, bro, Pablo Vieira, bro. He put Pablo Vieira over Smith Rowe, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking a piss? That guy has played one good game for Arsenal all season, bro. Like, I think Arsenal wasted that 30 or 35 odd million.
I think he'll come good in the end.
Maybe. But we all know his physicality is just not there.
Not there.
I think he's just another game
right now,
bro.
If you have Smith Rowe fit, bro, you've got to play that man, bro. Like, how are you having Pablo Vieira come in to try and change a game, bro, instead of Smith Rowe? That's mind-boggling to me, bro.
Oh, I'm saying, yeah.
And then we've got to talk about your strikers, Jesus, as well, bro. That man, I know Luke is... pisses Luke off, bro. I love to see it, fam, because fam, this guy is never in the box. Never in the box.
Let me see if you got good memories here. Against Man City, he was collecting the ball from centre backs. I was thinking, why are you collecting the ball from centre backs? He hasn't nothing to do, so they can push us.
He was doing it yesterday. Yesterday he had
in
a
the
few
box.
defensive clearances, bro. Like
He doesn't.
Why is he there as a number 9?
Doing up headers
I don't
in the
know
box,
if
bro,
it's
like.
Arteta that's telling him to track back. I don't know, but it's whatever is happening with Jesus, right? It's not working. Yeah, he was diving, all sorts, but it was appalling, fam. Absolutely appalling, bro. And bro, to me, I can't lie to you, it was sensational to watch, fam. I won't lie to you, bro. I was sitting there with a fat grin on my face because now, bro, Nottingham Forest have secured their safety. So you know what? And you know what's crazy? I don't know a fan alive that had them like that didn't write them off. I don't
Everyone
know
said they're
a fan
getting
alive
down.
that didn't write. When they signed that to them 20 odd players, bro, and they were losing, bro, we thought Nottingham Forest were down. They were done. Bro, what's their manager's name? Because he needs some respect, fam. Honestly.
That guy sniffs coke, fam. Nah, no disrespect, though. No disrespect, but shit.
Bro, he's got them click, bro. Gibbs White.
That guy's a baller.
Bro.
Yeah, Gibbs White yesterday, he was on fire.
Start talking about this man, bro. He has put in a shift, fam.
I think he's a better player. He's better than Nottingham Forest.
Did you see that run that he did, yeah? Like where he cut across all them defenders. Like my man literally went from one side of the box to the other side of the box, cut through the whole back line, bro. Like the determination, like, bro, that guy.
He's got it. He looks like he can potentially be a great player. He looks like I really like the.
I think with the right manager.
Yeah. I like the way he plays, bro. He's got so much. His attitude towards football as well is correct, and I'm just hoping that if he does get a big move, it's not rushed. I do believe that he's way too good for Nottingham Forest. But,
way too good.
If they have him for another season and they can keep this momentum going until next season, who knows, man? But yeah, shout out to Nottingham Forest for beating Arsenal. Another North London derby, a North London team that we have to absolutely laugh about, blood.
This team,
Hotspurs, bruv. Fam, these man are in the mud, bro.
It's not mud, fam.
Bro, it is peak for these man. Kane scored first, as he usually does. Yeah, he scores first, and then Tottenham absolutely capitulate. They absolutely capitulate, bro. Why is Davinson Sanchez still playing in 2023? Please tell me, bro. Why is he still playing? That they're right back as well.
Pedro Porro.
Bro, that man, he's like Partey, but when he first started, just shooting from left, right, and center, it's just hitting row Z. Bro, Tottenham are in stew. They're in absolute stew, bro. It's sensational to see, to be honest. I can't lie. And then after the game, they had like some award special some award thing going on. Yeah, Harry Kane. They said on their banners, "Thank you, Harry Kane," or "Well done, Harry Kane." Bro, the whole stadium was empty, bro. My man was, you know what? Drop the clip now. Bro, the whole stadium empty. My man saying, yeah, thank you guys, and it's a great achievement, and bro, and nobody's listening, fam. Nobody's listening.
He broke that record in a 38-game season.
Yeah, fam.
Is it 26 or
26?
28?
Yeah, 26. Bro, he's a machine. And I've always said to certain people, if he was, I even said this to Luke, if he was at Man City, I think he'll be banging
Haaland's numbers, 100%.
Might not be the same way Haaland's doing it, but he'd be banging.
I agree.
It'll probably be even more spectacular, to be honest.
Yeah. I think if it was at Man City, it would ease the work on De Bruyne as well, so he can create.
But the thing is, I don't know if anyone actually watched the game rather than just seeing the goals go in.
No, I watched the game.
I didn't. I didn't
You know how we ridicule Jesus.
Yeah,
Harry Kane does the same thing.
he does the same
He
thing.
goes so
Yeah,
far back.
yeah.
Yeah, they were on an attack. You got Human Son going through. And like when he's taking a shot, Harry Kane's just coming into the picture. And you're like, if you're that type of goal scorer, and I don't know how he gets all these numbers. I don't know how many of them are penalties.
That's what I've been saying.
I'm not going to take anything away from him. Yes, he's an amazing player. I think he should be playing for a better team. But I genuinely, like, his style of play pisses me off. Like, really.
Yeah, I've been saying he's been an attacking mid for like 3 seasons now.
Yeah, I think that was due to Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho started playing him deeper, but ever since he's left, it's like Harry Kane has now put that into his head that he shouldn't be in the box anymore, and he thinks now.
But he has to do himself.
When his representatives recently in like France or something.
I saw that as well. You know, I saw that as well. I saw that.
No, but in that Tottenham team, bro, he has to do everything himself.
This is what he has around him. Like,
come on, he does it for England as well. That's the thing. Like, he truly plays attacking mid nowadays, bro. You never see him in the books, hardly ever. Like, bro, and that's why I said I wouldn't mind him at United, but.
The thing is, he wouldn't have to do that. The thing is, he wouldn't have to do that at United, bro.
But that's why I said he'll be better than Weghorst. He'll be better than Weghorst because that's exactly.
Tottenham's midfield is shocking. The only person I really rate, and it's sad to see that, you know, he's been injured, is Bissouma. He's been injured. He's just come back, you know. But apart from him, the rest of them, they're shits, bruv. They're fucking shit. A lot of them. The only person that I do rate in that midfield is
Bentancur's alright still.
Who?
Bentancur.
That's who. Him.
He's decent.
He's the only person in that centre mid role, that I rate. The rest of them shits, bro. Skip. What the fuck was he doing? What was he doing, bro, for that third goal?
He's another Harry Winks, bro.
Well, do you know what? A lot of people were trying to big him up. I don't see the bigging up thing there.
Well, it's the work rate. It's the same as Liverpool fans with Harvey Elliott. It's the work rate. That's the problem, man. People work hard and then they expect them to be this person that they're clearly not. Like, the only person with a work rate like that genuinely deserves any praise is Kante, and he's got that over the years. Like, Oliver Skip isn't a Premier League player.
He's not.
He's really not.
He's not.
He's not.
Tottenham, they should really be thinking about selling Harry Kane. I'm sorry, but you either keep him for 1 more year and he leaves anyway, and it'll be for free.
Yeah.
Or cash
in. Making money.
Even if it's like 60 million because he's only got a year
left.
Money. Tell him.
But think about it, when he leaves, he's gonna be 31.
He's a fool.
When he leaves, he's gonna be 31. He's gonna really take a chance on the 31-year-old striker.
PSG are already inquiring about it. Bayern Munich have been linked with him, and I'm not being funny. He's been proven in the Premier League. Any top team right now would easily take him for 3 years.
He's improving any team he lands. Any team he lands on, he's definitely improving. So
and I'm not being funny. He's always going to be international football. I reckon he'll be 70 and still fucking representing England if Southgate's in charge.
Word. Well, let me tell you a stat about Tottenham Hotspurs now. They have conceded over 60 goals, blood. In 37 games, they have conceded over 60 goals. I believe it's 62 or 63, though. It's one of them two. But, bruv, and the only team to do that in the history of football before them is Tottenham, blood. They've done it twice now. It's peak, bro. Bro, it's madness. Bro, Derby
not even Derby conceded that much.
Trust me, did Derby?
I think it's Premier League history. I don't know if about it. I think it's Premier League. Premier League, the only
Premier League.
club that's bro. They just leak goals, fam. Their defense to attack. Well, Kane is not part of this, but their defense to attack, it stinks. Even their goalkeeper stinks, bro. Forster's shit as well, blood. Forster's flip. They need to just shut down this club, bro. They need to shut down this club because, well, if they get this to Europa, I don't even think they want this Europa Conference stop. They need a fresh start.
Me, I'm an Arsenal fan. I love seeing
one
this
game a season, bro. That's what they need. They don't need to be in other competitions because it's madness, bro.
Me, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm smiling at them. Like, everywhere.
It's absolute madness, but bro, Brentford beating Spurs 3-1.
First time as well since 2000, at least 2000. I don't know when. But since 2000, Tottenham have either drawn or lost. Drawn or won against Brentford. So
yeah, it's
a good win for them.
And Buemo absolutely ripped their assholes paws blood. He tore them to pieces, bro. Absolutely a great performance.
I think Brentford should really try and raid one of the teams that are going down for one of their strikers.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney in it.
Yeah, because Ivan Toney ain't back until like January.
I think a lot of this has messed up a lot of clubs.
I can't even remember.
It's messed up. He was in for a lot of clubs, but now they're thinking about, he's back till January. Bro, he can't even train, blood. So he's just going to be, bro, you know what I mean, bro? He has to get back into that preseason mode, and it's going to be long, man. It's going to be a long process. I feel, 200 and odd cases, bro. He deserves that 8 months. Let's have that right, bro. He messed himself up, man. Absolutely messed himself up. And then Wissa getting the third goal. Yeah, like I said before, I don't know what the hell Skip was doing. And Brentford's there. They're comfortable. They're looking pretty. Even with
United definitely gonna go for Raya as goalkeeper.
Do you know what? After watching even in that Tottenham game, the saves that he was making, I was like, you know what? I would not mind him, but he's a top goalkeeper, a really top goalkeeper, and I think especially this season he's proven that he can hold his own, And I don't know if I would like us to at least bid for him and see if we can test the waters. You get me? But he looks like a decent goalkeeper.
And props to Ben Mee as well. Ben Mee was
bro. He was doing last ditch challenges, bro. I think obviously they gave it to Mbeumo for the 2 goals, but Ben Mee for me was man.
Well, he also got the assist as well, didn't
it? He was man of the match for me, bro. Like. Consistently just blocking the shots that Tottenham were firing at them, just last-ditch challenges. It was a fantastic performance by him, man. Absolutely fantastic performance. So, shout out to Brentford, man.
I'm going to quote something from Hudson right now. Wayne, this is for you. Yeah. This is quote for quote, so don't hate on me, right? He was like, tell that mug Wayne to make sure he's local next week. He wants what you want, bro.
Fam, I told you, people want your head on a stick, blood. They want your head on a stick. Don't worry, fam.
Kieran, to make sure he's here next week, fam. Kieran go fight his battles, bro.
I swear to you, next week is going to be peak, fam.
Hey, Kieran, you left me this week,
so it's going to be United versus Arsenal to use up, man. I can't even be a referee.
Oh, man. We move to Vicarage Road, where Bournemouth took on Manchester United. Manchester United finally getting an away win. To be honest with you, before the game I was shitting it because we all know United's away record's absolutely piss poor. But we needed this win because obviously Liverpool was pushing us. Casemiro with that goal was sublime, bruv. Absolute technician. I love that man to bits, bruv. And bro, and I'm not saying pause. I don't care, bro. I love that man. He's been a revelation, fam. Honestly, obviously had a few hiccups here, red cards and that, but for me, that boils down to the actual team because he has to work a lot, bro. Because our midfield with Ericsson and bro, Ericsson that game, I don't even want to, bro. I have to talk about negatives, even though we won. I have to talk about negatives, bro, because Ericsson has. They were telling me that Jorginho has no legs. Have you seen Ericsson, like? Even though Ericsson plays further forward, but bro, Ericsson is like, bro, he's a snail. He's a fucking slug.
He walks everywhere.
Fam, he's a slug. Honestly, the only time I like to see that man is further forward. Pause. That's the only, bro. If I see him like deeper roll, it's long. It's long, bro, because everybody's getting past him. Pause. It's like a jail cell. Everybody gets a turn, bro. Honestly, it was absolutely peak. People were just running past him left, right, and center, bro. And again, we had to rely on Casemiro to try and break up the play. And we need work. We need a lot of work in that midfield, man. Like I said before, I was screaming for Caicedo. I also, if we don't get Caicedo, I'm screaming for Kudus, bro, from Ajax as well. For me, he fits perfectly in that system as well. Anthony Martial. What do you say?
Did Ten Hag work?
Yeah. So he knows him. Yeah. It would be a perfect for me. It would be a perfect fit. Now, Anthony Martial, bro. He needs to be gone.
How's that guy still at United, bro?
Bro, he needs to be gone. I'm sorry, but he needs, like, his link-up play, fair enough, I hear it, but he needs to be gone, bro. I've had it up to here now. Like, you lot already know me. I've had it up to here for a long time. But in that Bournemouth game, bro, it just showed me that you're just not the guy. Like, you're just not the guy. You're not the guy. Sancho also, bro, he's on thin ice, bro. Thin ice with me. I don't know about other Man United fans, but with me, he's on thin ice. Next season, if he doesn't get double figures in assists or goals, bro.
Give him that number 7.
Bro, you need to stop saying that, bro.
Give him that number 7. Hey, that's my guy, bro. I love Sancho to bitch, fam. No homo, fam.
Fam, because the way even in that game, yeah, you could see the difference when Garnacho came on the pitch, and like Garnacho's just direct, like, and I don't know what it is with Sancho, fam. Like he can't go past players, bro.
Is it me or it looks overweight?
I don't think he doesn't. He doesn't.
Ten Hag had that problem with him when he first started as well, innit?
Yeah,
he looks a bit heavier.
It's not really his style of play though, going past people. He's more of a
but he was doing that at Dortmund, bruv.
Sancho's more of a 1-2 guy, connect 1-2 guy.
Yeah, he's a 1-2. Yeah, 1-2.
Bro, connect. Even on like we had a couple breaks, yeah. Sancho would move the ball, yeah. He will go forward with the ball, and as soon as somebody comes to close him down, he checks back, and then he's going to pass backwards or sideways, bro. Like. And I am pretty sure at Dortmund, it was not like that at all. Like, he had no fear, bro. He had no fear. Here, it seems like he's just scared to take somebody on, like he's scared to make a mistake. I don't know, man. Like, for me...
Bigger stakes, isn't it? Bigger stakes.
I think Sancho's more of a technical player. He needs a 1-2.
Yeah, he's more technical. And plus, it's like the class of defenders... as well in the Premier League is much different to the German league, bro. Like these men ain't.
Don't we have a lot of like? I wonder. Don't we have a lot of link-up players at United to link up with him and give and go?
Not. They're not. They're not.
Apart from Bruno and Anthony, I don't see a lot.
Yeah, apart from Bruno, it's like there's no one really. It's like Rashford's gonna try to cut inside. Martial's just Martial. Like you said, Ericsson's been playing back there, so and he's got no legs, so he ain't got that much support up front as it seems, innit? So like hopefully next season with a few additions,
Tony, give him that number
he
7.
will be looking good.
Give him that
But
number 7.
yeah, so don't put that pressure on him, man. That's my guy, bro.
Sanchez, my
Bro,
guy,
My
bro.
guy,
can't
bro.
lie, fam. I can't lie,
Mm-mm.
bro. I'm putting pressure on everybody that needs to be.
Yo, Sancho's my brother from Southeast, you
Yeah,
know, SE
fam.
Give him that
local,
number
bro.
7, Kenton.
That's
You know what
what.
I mean, bro?
Oh,
Trust me,
he's playing like he
Kennington.
plays for Kennington
That's
FC, bro. Not United, fam. He plays like he plays for Kennington, fam. It's it's mad. But
Tony, give him that number 7, fam. He's a different
shut
Sanchez,
up,
bro.
bro. Overall, United getting that win. To be honest, from now to the end of the season, I don't care how we play as long as we get that 3 points. You get me? Because, like I said before, Liverpool was sniffing and they managed to drop points. We might as well get onto them right now because
They're lucky. I watched the highlights, bro. They're
bro,
so lucky.
let me tell you something.
So
Yeah,
lucky.
I like the way Aston Villa plays. Yeah, they played absolutely phenomenal until that last maybe
5 minutes.
Yeah, bro, it was like they just wanted Liverpool to score, giving the ball away, bro. It was absolutely pissing me off. But Ollie Watkins missing a penalty to make it 2-0. I was absolutely.
Was it 2-0 or 1-0?
No, one.
To make-
think it's 1-0,
They would have
1-0.
gone
Was it
1-0 up.
1-0?
It was
1-0,
only
yeah.
1.
No,
Yeah,
I
it
said
was
to make
0-0.
it 2-0. I said to make
Nah,
it.
there was-
No, they would
No,
have
to make it
been
1-0.
1-0 up.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it was
yeah,
early in
yeah.
the game.
They scored literally 5 minutes
Yeah, it
after
was
the
early.
penalty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was early in the game.
Yeah, why am I getting it twisted? Yeah. Yeah, you man are right.
Wait,
Don't
see, I
worry.
told you lot.
Only Watkins' form, his recent
You
form
were
does that
saying
to
it as
people
well.
still.
I remember
And I've been
Kai
saying
was
it.
saying it
I've been
though.
saying it. I've been
But-
saying it because I've been watching Villa, bro. Like they've been losing me some money, but like, yeah, man. Like Watkins in particular. But as a team, no, they've been great. And yesterday, they did the job, man.
Yeah.
It's a shame they couldn't see it through.
Yeah,
Bro.
man, that flipping, it had to be Bobby Firmino, his
Yeah.
last appearance
I mean,
at,
his final game at Anfield,
Anfield. Yeah, man.
the turkey teeth. Is
It just
like,
means
man.
it just means that now United and Newcastle need a point from the remaining 2 games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Bro, see, I told you lot. LB, Leon Bailey, bro. This guy doesn't stay fit.
yeah.
This guy stays fit, yeah. Oh, it's going to be a problem. It's
yeah,
going to
you're
be a
only saying
problem.
that because he's Jamaican, blood. But
Nah,
I'm
but,
joking. Nah, he's
bro,
a good player.
watching
He's a good player.
Bruno-
Yeah. I'm bannering. He's a good player still.
He did start the season quite good still.
Yeah, like he's
This guy he's always injury prone, bro. He's jarring, bro. He
But,
has a good run of games and he gets injured.
Unai deserves his props, man. He's done fantastically well for Aston Villa. Absolutely fantastic, man. But yeah, that game ended 1-1. Liverpool clawing one back, as we said. You get me. Bobby Firmino, let's have it right now. He's been a magnificent servant for Liverpool. It's quite, to be honest, even though I hate Liverpool, I like the way Firmino plays. He's for me. I don't think there's anyone better at what he does. Like that link up play.
Very unselfish.
I don't think any striker in this league does it better than him, bro.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that he came in before them, man, as well.
Yeah,
he came in before them, man, and like he was humble with it. Like he was meant to be that guy. When he got brought in, he was meant to be that guy, and he was just humble with it, and he just let them man run with it. Mane, Salah, the link up play between them three over the years, like all the change that he's been through, everything that he's seen, like he said, he's been a great servant. And as much as I hate Liverpool, it's just hats off to Bobby Firmino, man. That guy's he's been a wizard, man. He's been great to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, on his day, the guy's unstoppable.
Can't lie.
He comes
I love
up
Bobby
with the
Firmino,
world
but I
class
hate every time he
goals.
scores against us.
Trust me, that's the thing. You can love
Hey,
the
man,
guy,
he scores
but
against,
the
all scores
moment
against
he
Arsenal,
scores
bro.
against
Pissing me
you,
off, bro.
Yeah, nah, he's been like I said before, I like the way. It's just a shame that he plays for Liverpool, man. But whatever he decides to do next, I wish him the best, man. But yeah, man. Fulham 2, Crystal Palace 2. Another fantastic game to watch. Mitrovic getting another goal.
He got 2.
Yeah, he's got 2 goals.
Yeah, 2.
He's been an absolute revelation, bro. I remember a lot of people were not sure whether Mitrovic will come to the Premier League and, you know, do bits in the Premier League because, you know, I don't know why. Bro. Like, obviously,
the reason why was because obviously previously his experience in the Premier League hasn't been up to what he can do in the Championship.
Yeah.
But the last year in the Championship, the amount of goals that he scored was horrendously
banging 46 in 46 games.
Like 43 and 46 or 46 and 43.
If he was unable to actually maintain some form of scoring, not obviously to that standard, but constantly scoring, then like it would have been a massive shock. But Fulham have been coached very well. They've got their own style of play, and unlike any other season that they've been in the Premier League, I don't know how you feel, but I feel as if they've actually kept their way of playing no matter what. They haven't just defended all the time. They've actually played, and they play good football. But I'm glad I put Mitrovic in my fantasy team instead of Tony because Tony obviously couldn't.
Well, I'm pissed off. I didn't put him back in the team.
Can't lie, he's gone, bro. I flipping still had Odegaard in my team and he didn't absolutely
I had Odegaard.
And this is why Luke, I'm pissed off with you as well because I messaged Luke in a group and I said, do you still have Eze? Are you keeping Eze in your team? And he didn't respond. He didn't respond because I wanted to put Eze instead of.
I saw it. I did.
Honestly, I wanted to put Eze.
I told you to keep Eze. I told you to. I told you to keep him. I told you I was running with him, bro.
No,
I told you keep him. Okay, but when you asked, I replied. I said keep Eze, man.
Yeah,
so keep him.
Yeah, I didn't read that for me because I didn't have him in it. I had Odegaard, and I was thinking, I thought Arsenal might just turn up this one, and I thought, let me ask Luke if he's keeping Eze because even though Luke's not in my group for fantasy, his points tally's mad, isn't it? So I thought, you know what, let me try and get some couple tips off my guy. Bro, he didn't even respond, but I flipping did nothing.
This week, I even took a -4 just so I could get an extra.
So did I. And you know what? I brought in McAllister and he flipping assist. I think he's assist or score.
No, he assisted one still.
Yeah, he assisted one.
I brought in Edison instead of Pope because Pope's just absolutely had shockers recently. And then I obviously realised that Tony's now got the ban, so I was like, I'll put Mitrovic in as well.
This guy.
The problem I had was whether I put Rashford in because he had 2 games and he could potentially play at least one of them.
I knew Rashford wasn't playing this game. I knew it, bro.
I kept him out.
I had the entrance putting Rashford
because Hug would not want to rush Rashford in, especially couple game late. He wouldn't want to do that, so I knew he wasn't gonna play. But Crystal Palace getting 2 goals as well. One from Edward and one from Joe Ward. I watched the whole game. It was an absolutely fantastic game to watch, to be fair. Really ups and downs. To be honest, both teams are safe, you get me. But man, hats off to the both of them. You get me. Wolves 1, Everton 1. Now, literally, Mina saved Everton in the
99th minute,
bro. 99th minute of the game.
Can they just not go down? Let them go down, man.
Let them go down, bro.
Please let them down. People even Pickford, such a good name for. He's just a dead player, man. I hate him. I don't know how you can pick Pickford over Ramsdale. But how can you pick someone that's like 19th or 18th, 17th,
Hey, yo.
but not someone that's been first for 248 days and now second? But I don't understand. I just don't
I guarantee you, yeah, Pickford would win championship, still be England's number one.
Well, they were thinking
I
about
don't know,
Southgate
man.
when he first got the job was thinking about playing Phillips from Leeds, who was in the Championship at the time. But then he thought to himself, actually, I'm not going to do it because then everyone will think I'm crazy. And then they brought him in, and now he's playing constantly, even though he's not even in the Man City team. So, Southgate will do some dumb crap, but Pickford, you know, if Everton go down, someone's going to take Pickford. I know you've said previously you would take him at Arsenal as a backup goalkeeper, which I was very shocked at because I wouldn't. But
to be honest, I said this before. Because he's England's number one, there's no way he's going to be a backup for any Premier League side.
No.
True.
There's no way, fam. So
Joe Hart became a backup. So
yeah, that's when he was dying down, bro. That's when Pickford right now is like. Obviously, I don't rate him as well, but he's at the height of where you're not going to drop Pickford, bro. Like a lot of people love Pickford fans for some reason.
A lot of people are looking at Sarr from Wolves, like the goalkeeper. So if he goes, then I wouldn't be surprised if Wolves get an Englishman in rather than a Portuguese.
I think he might go Crystal Palace, But their keeper's old, bruv. Guita's old,
yeah, true. I didn't even think about Palace,
No, forget Pickford, bro. Forget Everton. Let me go down for the get Lampard a job. Get relegated.
What team does Tarkowski play for?
Everton.
Relegation.
Kai, do you want to repeat what you said?
Do you want to repeat
What? I said a backup centre back, bro.
Backup centre back,
bro.
You'd have him at Man United as a backup centre back.
Are you insane?
As a backup centre back, bro.
Nah, you're taking a piss.
Tarkowski is not bad.
I wanted that on the record, but I weren't having this, bro. I was making sure this was coming on.
It's calm, bro. It's calm.
What? Kai, no
should
way.
Everton go down? Yeah, he's going to get.
You want Tarkowski to be playing in Champions League, bro?
Backup centre back, bro.
Nah, bro.
Carabao Cup games.
So if we had a
Carabao Cup games,
you wouldn't mind Tarkowski. If we had a Champions League game, Varane was out or Lissandro, you wouldn't mind Tarkowski playing in a Champions League.
At the moment, we have. Super
ragged,
Maguire coming in, bro.
Maguire's leaving, bro. Tarkowski will end up like Maguire, bro. He will end up like Maguire, fam.
There's no way.
But you know what's mad, yeah?
Bro.
Do you know what's mad, yeah? Maguire's. If you actually deep it, he had a decent first season at United.
He's assistant player, bro.
That was his first season. How many years ago now?
Bro, yeah, bro.
He's only been for 3 years.
I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I am not trying to hear anything.
I was staring at this. I'm going in right now. Salt play, bro.
I'm staring at shit. What do you mean?
Don't get me started,
you don't bro.
I've got time to cuss this guy. There's no way. I'm not having it today, bro. No way.
You man. He's a good backup.
Okay.
Bro, no way. I can't believe that Tarkowski thing, bro. There's no way, fam. He even looks like Maguire, bro. All my life, bro. I don't want him. That wraps up the Premier League for Saturday. Right now, what's going on is West Ham versus Leeds. That is 1-1. Declan Rice, absolute baller. I love that guy to bits, to be honest. I would love him at United.
Arsenal shirt.
But yeah, it's I think he's either Chelsea or Arsenal, in my opinion. But Rodrigo getting a goal for Leeds. Now, bruv, Leeds are, like I said last week, bro. They're hanging there. They are saying we're not going down without a fight. You get me? So we'll see if that continues.
They're gonna get relegated.
In other
Brighton.
Yeah, in other games, Brighton. 2-0.
Before we move on, I was going to say, for any betting man that wants to have some form of stats to back up what they're saying. Like Leeds have now scored in 12 consecutive games, whether that's both home and away.
Oh,
And then
crazy.
at home, West Ham have now scored in, I believe, 13 consecutive home games, like in a row. So, like for the last game of the season, if either one of them playing, well, West Ham playing at home, Leeds is a safe bet of scoring anyway.
Yeah.
If you
And in their
you're
last
doing
game, they've got Tottenham, so they're definitely scoring.
Oh, they're definitely winning, bro.
Yeah, they're definitely scoring, fam. But Brighton are beating relegated side Southampton 2-0. And later on today, we have Manchester City versus Chelsea. Now, like we said,
Ferguson has got 2 goals.
yeah, bro,
Yeah.
bro, he's a baller. He's a baller, you know. I really like him. I really do
He's
like
gonna
him.
end up at United one day still.
This guy.
Is there anyone else you want?
Yeah.
He's moving like Chelsea, fam, trying to sign the whole thing to United, bro.
Hey, yo.
Bro, are
Now,
you going to do the loophole? Sign for 8 years, bro. We're not doing nothing wrong.
Evan Ferguson's got to be leaving Brighton in the next 2 years.
He is going to be a great player. He's going to be a great player.
We need to keep tabs on him.
I like
but
it.
People got to remember he's young. He's still young. Like, don't put this unnecessary pressure on him.
Yeah, I know. This is what always happens.
That's what the English media does that, dude.
He ain't English.
But it's to the man.
No, he's Irish.
But the English media will put pressure on him.
Yeah,
no, they will put pressure.
Don't worry, he's soon gonna have an English name though. So
yeah, no, fact. Man City's taken on Chelsea. As we said before, Manchester City are already champions. They didn't have to kick a ball to become the Premier League champions.
Guaranteed, Bruno doesn't start, fam.
Yeah,
Bruno Haaland's not starting.
Right now, Pep might even rotate the whole thing now. You get me? It's absolutely mad. Now, bro, I've got some like Pep needs some praise, bro, because he's now won 5. Yeah, he's won 5 Premier League in 6 years, bro. That's flipping insane.
It's 3 on the bounce, isn't it?
Yeah, 3
in a row,
bro. It's insane. And like I said, we will talk about the GOAT managers in another pod, but he definitely needs his flowers because the way he's transcended this. Why are you shaking your head?
All these years.
Why is Luke smiling, bro?
All these years that every English or like anyone from England praised the Premier League to be the hardest league and now he's making it look like the Farmers League.
Bro, this is what I was going to say. Bro. Is the Premier League overrated so much? Like,
no.
I don't think it is.
Well, look at the tweets when you spend such money. It's like
you know how earlier you was all saying about Italian teams are all in the finals. We got 2 English teams in the finals as well. It's not, it's not exactly like going past any expectations. And I'm not being like England.
And English teams have reached the finals. Like we've been in quite a lot of finals in recent years. Like international, like even internationally, the England team's been good. And like the Premier League as a whole, we've been doing great as well. Chelsea recent Champions League winners. Liverpool won it recently. I mean, this is City's second Champions League final.
The Premier League's also got the most money out of all the other leagues. So we're gonna obviously attract the best players, aren't we?
We also get the most money in the Premier League because of the revenue that it actually adds up. We got more people watching this league. We got more people actually interested. But ticket sales through the roof.
The man in Spain know more about Brighton than
people. People call Mancity the empty head. They're one of the best sold out stadiums this season.
Yeah, real talk.
So,
That's only this
Real
season,
talk.
bro. Like,
they're in like the top three of stadiums have been like highest attendance all season.
Yeah.
So, but another thing, I've said it off camera, I'll say it again, man. Man City this season have just been a joke. They've scored over like 4 or more goals against some of the highest teams in the like that they could have come up against. I'll list them. You got the Man United, which I'm pretty sure David and Kyle want to forget anyway. Chelsea, Tottenham, which probably isn't too hard at the moment. RB Leipzig, Liverpool, Arsenal, and now Real Madrid. Those teams aren't exactly ones that you would say would concede more than 2, let alone 4.
Yeah. No, real talk.
none of them teams are winning the Prem this season or any of their leagues. Just joking. Nah, City are a dangerous team.
It's okay. Next season we'll come back.
Nah,
they didn't put 7 past us.
Pep's he's a fantastic manager. And like I said before, the way he even tweaked his formation mid-season to even get into this stage, it's phenomenal for me. I don't know if people rate it as much as I do, but for me to change a system, get rid of basically what people were saying, the best fullback in the league in Cancelo, you get me, took away all his fullbacks, started playing inverted roles, even allowing Haaland to even fit in the system the way it as fast as he could. Because I remember when he first came, people were like, he's scoring goals, but he's not really fitting in with this. Bro, now he's got Grealish firing. Bro, the way he's done it is mad. It's absolutely mad, bro. And yeah, you just got to put your hats off to him, man. He's done it fantastically well. Now, like I said before, we'll get into that whole manager thing because he's had a lot of money to do what he wants to do. You get me? And there's other managers that haven't had as much money as him and still been successful. So, but we'll get into that in another episode. You feel me? Is there anything that we need to touch up on? Because I believe that we've covered everything. Oh no, predictions. We might as well put up predictions right now.
You've also got Newcastle Leicester tomorrow. Before we go into the predictions, you got Newcastle Leicester tomorrow.
Oh, Leicester's getting relegated tomorrow.
Newcastle need 1 point to stay. Leicester need a win. Like if they draw, it is done near enough for them.
Yeah,
I've predicted Leicester go down anyway, but I'll gotta give props to Eddie Howe for doing what he's done at Newcastle.
Yeah,
he's not, even though with the backing of the Saudi Arabian owners, he hasn't overspent.
Yeah,
and he's spent wisely, and he's got rid of the deadwood, and I just feel as if he needs big props. Obviously, I know you said about Steve Cooper with keeping Nottingham Forest up earlier, but Eddie Howe, I think.
Yeah, what Eddie Howe's done with Newcastle definitely transcends what Steve Coop's done for Nottingham Forest because, bro, getting Champions League football is firm for how many years, bro, and he's just come
20 plus.
He's done a fantastic job. The players that he even has, they're not world-class players, bro, but he's got them ticking. Even Joe Willock, bro. Joe Willock is playing out of his skin. I know he got injured last game, but previously, Murphy, bro. He's got Murphy playing mad. Joe Linton, these man.
They're keeping St. Maximin out, and he was one of the best players to play.
Exactly. And that's what it just goes to show, man. So, Eddie Howe's done a fantastic job, man. So,
but is he managed the season?
Do you know what? We'll save that for another.
I don't see why not.
We'll save that one for another pod. Save that for no. We'll save that for another pod.
But if you do that next week, I'll say he's in contention.
Yeah.
No, the list came out. The list came out.
I haven't seen the list. I'm not gonna lie.
But we'll talk about that next.
This is what I'm saying. We need to be doing midweek pods, man.
Yeah, I know. We were doing that before, but fam, people ain't got time, bro.
I work night shift, bro.
Easy, man. Yeah,
Trust me, not same here. I work nights as well,
people
man.
ain't got time, bro. And even for me, editing all of this during the midweek is long, fam. It's long right now. But yeah, no, definitely when after the season's finished, hopefully we get a bit more time. You get me? We can do that, man. But yeah,
Do you think
for Man City versus Chelsea? Obviously, Man City's now they can take their foot off the gas. I know they're not going to, but I'm pretty sure that the team is going to be rotated for this game. Chelsea, they're safe anyways. They've reached their 40 mark point. You get me? But I think it's going to be another slapping anyways, like maybe 2-3-0. Well, what's your thoughts?
As much as I want to say I see Chelsea scoring, I just can't see them doing it, bruv.
Yeah.
I'll see.
To be honest,
3-0 City.
I think City are changing their back line, bro. They might even change Edison, bro.
Look, the team news just came out. Haaland, De Bruyne arrested.
Thank you. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. People have triple captain Haaland today.
Yep.
Bro,
man made 9 changes to his team.
Man. I'm grilling, man. Wait there.
Fam, Cole Palmer is starting.
I told you he's resting, bro. They are taking a day off.
He rested everybody.
Bro, I've been getting bantered this whole week because people say we're going to triple Haaland. We're going to do this. Well, I'm going to... Because I'm at the top of my group, innit?
Well, they got 2 games in it. So.
They are on the bench, though. So I'm not saying that they can get loads of points off of it.
But yeah, I expected Haaland to start in it. And for me to see that he's on the bench...
Oh, he made 9 changes. He changed even the goalkeeper.
What did I just say? What did I just say, bro?
Phillips is getting a start.
Bro, what did I just say? I said, bro, even the keeper might be changed, bro. They're on the beach, blood. They've won the league, fam. It's peak. Look what you Arsenal fans have done. Look what you lot have done, Arsenal. Look what you've done.
It's all right. I got my fantasy team.
Yeah, but yeah, the scoreline might be different now, you know.
Nah, I don't think it's not going to be any different, bro.
Yeah, Chelsea are awful. I can't lie.
There's going to be no difference.
Yeah.
3-0.
Chelsea can't
I think. Do you know what? I think Chelsea scores now, you know. I think Chelsea scores.
I don't think so.
Think it's 2,
I think
2-0 City.
West Ham are 2-1 up.
Yeah.
Jared Bowen.
Jared Bowen, my guy.
Crazy.
Jared.
So Monday we have Newcastle versus Leicester. Yeah, like Luke said, Leicester they need to win. Newcastle also
relegation.
1 point. Yeah, literally
relegation.
It's peak, fam. Newcastle need 1 point to guarantee their spot at Champions League. You get me? What do you think the scores is going to be?
4-1 Newcastle. I'm not gonna lie.
Bruh.
4-1 Newcastle. 4-1.
I think Newcastle's gonna go to work, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be peak.
I feel like it'll only be like a 2-1, 2-0 Newcastle, you know.
What?
Oh, why do you always do this two different score lines, bro? Fam, pick the score line, fam.
Okay, 2-0 Newcastle. Yeah,
I think Newcastle's gonna swipe Leicester 5-0, bro.
I can't lie.
2-1.
I think it's 3-1.
2-1.
I think Callum Wilson gets a brace, and then someone else, bro. Callum Wilson.
Man's only saying that because FPL.
Well, I wanted to get Wilson so badly for this week, you know, but because I think he's gonna bag. But yeah, man, it is what he is. Then on Wednesday we have Brighton taking on Manchester City.
Pep will play a strong team for that, so I think Man City will actually win that game.
Do you reckon? I don't think he'll play a strong team.
I think he'll play a strong team.
I think he'll play a stronger team than this one, but I don't think he'll be his starting 11.
No, I think he'll play a strong team. I think the next game, not this one against Chelsea, but the next one and the last game of the season, he wants to get momentum with them to go on to winning the FA Cup to then go on to the thing. So,
makes sense.
And also, before this game against Chelsea, the last 10 games they've won 10. So, pretty. I'll say 2-1 Man City. I don't think it'll be an easy game, but 2-1 Man City.
Okay.
2-0. 2-0 City. 2-0 City.
Yeah. All right. Bueno?
I'm going 3-2 Man City.
I'm not. Do you know what? I had that scoreline in my head, you know. I really did. I'm going with Bueno still. I think it's going to be closer than people think still. 3-2 Man City is what I'm going with. Then we have Thursday, Old Trafford, Manchester United taking on Chelsea. How are you feeling for that game, Kai?
Well, Chelsea can't buy a goal, so we're at home. Hey, so yeah, like what's it called? We just need a point.
Yeah,
but, I feel like we need to win for momentum, and we need to win for the FA Cup and to see if we can even get third. So I'm gonna go 2-0 United.
Yeah. Do you know what's mad? Yeah, but I think it's just because I'm a fan of United, but I feel like because our home form has been so strong, like it just would be Chelsea to come and beat us, innit? Like, and because of this,
it would be.
Oh, like, do you know? It would, like, fam, that would send me over the edge. If Chelsea beat us, that would.
If Chelsea beat you, look, you're getting cooked, bro. Guys, I'm sorry.
We have to. I'm cooking myself, bro.
Bro,
I'm jumping in the pot, fam. I'm putting myself in the pot, bro.
Yeah, no, I believe we'll win. I believe we'll win as well. I'm not confident because of just because I'm a fan, you get me, and we always have that back of our mind situation where what ifs and that. But our home form has been fantastic, so there shouldn't be any reason why we shouldn't beat them.
Chelsea is our natural bogey team, isn't it? That's the only.
They don't really score too many goals as well, man. You know what? I'll go to 2-0. 2-0 Man United.
2-0 as well, yeah.
Luke?
1-0. 1-0 United.
Yeah. Bueno?
I was thinking about this game, bro. It's a tough game because both teams don't really have put an edge like that, but I think United, because they're at home, will win it.
Yeah.
I think 2-1 United. I think Chelsea will score for some reason.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't blame you because, bruv, even though De Gea got golden boot for him, he's done some shocking stuff this season, bruv. And like I said,
I think 2-1. I think Sterling will score finally against United.
Could be.
You sound like a pagan, bro.
But yeah, man, that wrapped up another episode of this pod. Thank you very much, man, for being here.
Cheers. Yo, before you end it, we didn't even say this at the start. To everyone still watching, comment, share, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, share the thing. You know what, man.
John, all of it is free to do.
Please, people.
This is football entertainment.
Yeah, you get it. Like, comment, subscribe. Press that notification button and all of that shebang. You get me.
Don't worry, we'll be in the comments too. So add what you want.
That's it.
Trust me.
And Hudson's go for it.
We're gonna have to try to do the pod for Saturday for the before the last game. If you can.
Yeah. Friday or Saturday.
We'll do that still.
For all you Arsenal haters, yeah.
Bro, there's no hate. You got to be hating on yourselves, man. Having a fantastic season, but you've let yourselves down, bro. Let yourselves.
Nah, it is what it is, man. Man City was too good. But next season, I expect a tougher challenge next season, because I expect Chelsea to be there, United to be there.
This is what I'm saying. And this is what a lot of people were saying, you get me? This might have been Arsenal's chance, to actually get this title, because, bruv, next season is not going to be the same, bro. Like
Chelsea back, Liverpool back.
Yeah, exactly.
United's going to be there. City. I think Newcastle with the right signings will be there.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very competitive. You get me? So, yeah, man. But yeah, thank you very much, man. Then you get me. Enjoy your days, and as we say after every episode, we'll be back again.